This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, yeah, we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
A blessed day to you, all my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in. So, I have a couple of things for us to look at in this one. Now, earlier today, I was taking a look at the game between South Africa and Bangladesh, and it was another low-scoring game. South Africa, they got 113, and they were able to defend that. So I'm going to go through the scorecards for that game. And, we also see where West Indies, they are set to take on New Zealand on Wednesday night. So I'm going to talk a little bit about our team. And we also see where Sandeep Lamichhane, he has joined up with his team. So he's set to play a couple of games for Nepal. Going to talk about that. Give a listening ear until the end. And let me know what you all think in the comment section. All right. So in this game between Bangladesh and South Africa, it was one that the pitch was really talked about a lot during the game once again. South Africa, they batted first and they scored 113 for 6. Yes, 113 for 6 with Klassen top scoring. He got 46 from 44. He was supported by David Miller, who made 29 from his 38 deliveries. At the top, Quinton de Kock, he made 18 from 11. And, those were the guys that did most of the damage. No one else was able to get into double figures. Now, bowling for Bangladesh, Sakib, he got 3 for 18 from his 4 overs. Ahmed, he picked up 2 for 19. While, Shakib Al Hassan, he only bowled 1 over. Not sure what went wrong. Mohammadullah, he bowled 3 overs for 17 runs. So 113 for 6 is all they got. Now, Bangladesh, my viewers and subscribers, going in search of that 113, they lost wickets at regular intervals. And even in the final over, they got 2 full toss, and then I think they needed what? I think it was 7 runs that they needed at the time. Mohammadullah got a full toss and was unable to clear the boundary. He got out caught, and then the final full toss that was bowled, they didn't get anything from it, probably a single. So batting for Bangladesh, Hridoy, he top scored with 37. Mohammadullah made 20 from 27. And we saw Shatu, the captain, he made 14 from 23. Shakib Al Hassan, he came in as a senior player, was looking to probably carry them across the line, but he made only 3 from the 4 deliveries that he faced. Now, bowling for South Africa, Rabada, he had 2 for 19 from his 4 overs. Maharaj, he had 3 for 27. Nakia had 2 for 17. And, Marco Jensen, he bowled 4 overs for 17 runs. Bartman, he bowled 4 overs for 27 runs. So that is how they ended up defending that total. So Bangladesh getting to 109 for 7 from their allotted 20 overs, therefore giving up victory by 4 runs. So another low-scoring game. But, that brilliant bowling lineup there of South Africa was able to carry them across the line. All right, sticking to the T20 and the T20 scene, before we go into the West Indies part of the video, I was looking at ESPN Cricket Info earlier today, and I see where they have a message here, an article talking about Sandeep Lamichhane. So the headline says, Lamichhane lands in West Indies, will play Nepal's last 2 World Cup League games, right? So they say the ICC is yet to release a statement about whether his addition to Nepal squad has been approved. But based on what they are saying, he's now in the Caribbean, right? So they say not long after he was denied a USA visa, Sandeep Lamichhane has landed in the West Indies to play Nepal's last 2 league games. The Nepal Cricket Association, they are saying that he is there, and they did the request. They submitted a request to ICC to allow him as a late addition. So, let us see. Let us see if ICC will come out and say anything about this public. I have done several videos talking about Sandeep Lamichhane's pass. So, let us see if that will, not even if that will affect him, but let us see if his late arrival will be accepted. So, he's in the Caribbean based on what they are saying, right? He actually made a little post saying hello from the West Indies, right, on Twitter. So, saying that he is there and he's ready to go, right? He posted a little letter on his Twitter page thanking the government of Nepal and letting just basically letting people in the Caribbean know that he is there. So shout out to him. Anyways, before we finish talking about the West Indies, they are set to take on New Zealand on Wednesday of this week, 8:30 p.m. And, I just want to talk a little bit because we already secured victory in our first 2 games. But what I need for us to do is to go out there against New Zealand and be as clinical as possible. Make sure that we are not giving them any sort of leeway, any room to get their campaign up and running in a way that they would like. So going up against New Zealand, we need to secure that victory. And once we secure that victory, then everything would be sealed for us because we already won against Papua New Guinea. We won against Uganda. So if we can go out there and get the better of New Zealand, then we wouldn't have to worry too much about Afghanistan, which is our final game. Obviously, we want to win all games. We want to continue the momentum. But I just want to get this 3rd game out of the way. And then, if any little slip go on in the final game, then I would be a little bit more, let's say a little less nervous. So we won against Uganda and it was a good victory. So what we need to do now is go up against New Zealand and try and get a victory some way, somehow. They always say that a ugly win is better than a pretty loss. So we want to go out there and just fight and dig out something from that game, walk away with those couple of points and move to the next phase. We always say that if you are going to win a tournament, you need to be playing like you can win it from the beginning. But looking at these pitches, West Indies, we're not the only team that is really fighting and mustering and digging to try and score runs and stuff, So, we definitely need to see how we can go out there and go up against this New Zealand team, walk away with something. The squad is confident, because this squad, they have already proven that they can beat anybody. We beat Australia, India, South Africa. I think we won against India, South Africa, right? England. So we have shown that we have the ability. So we just need to go out there, secure victory in this game, and then we move on from there. So, yeah, I just wanted everyone to keep on their toes, just to remind you all that Wednesday is when we do battle again. Gonna leave it right here for now. Big up on yourself and stay safe.